someone nutted on my bed sheets. I was like, let me hide that.
That's going straight in the trash.
With you. You're going with it. And Andres.
Fires on the beats.
Hey guys!
Welcome back to our YouTube channel!
I'm Dem.
And I'm Em.
And today
We're doing What Makes Someone Trash Part 2! Yeah!
there was just a lot to it.
There was just so much.
There's still a lot. I don't think we're even going to be able to cover everything, but
Part 3 maybe?
okay. Going out of your way to be able to put people down. What's an instant
Red flag.
red flag?
Why you just got to be meaningful? Like,
Why?
it's unnecessary.
Do you really want to take the effort and time and
Your breath.
to be able to put someone else down? Like, really and truly, you're just reflecting your feelings into someone else.
100%. Cheating.
Ha!
Massive, big, humongous, colossal, gigantic. I can't think of any more words to describe big.
You got the red flag, so put it. Red flag!
It is a huge. But if someone cheats on me, there's no second chance. There's no, oh, I didn't mean to. There's no, it was a mistake. There's block the Snapchat, block the Instagram, block the WhatsApp, blocker. 110%. You ain't getting hold of me. I'm moving.
Blocker!
No, no, you ain't getting hold of me. I'm going to change my name. Witness protection.
Normalize just
Normalize getting the fuck out.
You notice the red flag? Run.
I mean, I'm not going to, but you sure can.
Well, just walk sassily. Have a sassy walk out the door. Bitch.
Catwalk that
That's me.
bitch out.
But I think it really talks for itself. Cheating's fucked. If you're a cheater, or if you've helped someone cheat, you're tapped.
Get the fuck out.
You need
And as well, if
some
someone,
kind of help.
if you help a man cheat and then you end up getting with this man, do you think he's gonna stay loyal to you?
Do you know what the worst thing is? The excuses after.
I didn't mean to.
I mean, every single time I could like think of cheating and that, I always think of that video of the Australian woman talking, and then she's like, he had like an accident
At work.
at work.
His dick
Slipped into someone else. No, he tripped and
He tripped and his dick fell into the secretaries or something like that.
yeah, like yeah. But really and truly, your fucking excuses are excuses.
You don't have an excuse.
Unnecessary jealousy. I mean, and jealousy comes from a deep place of insecurities.
But if it's unnecessary, then there's everyone. Like, say one of us had a boyfriend, and they were getting jealous that me and you hung out.
Fires on the beats.
Like
I
that's
mean, my ex got jealous over the fact that I was spending more time with the dog that I just got. That one that he got me. I mean, that there is stupidity. That's not unnecessary jealousy. See, the thing is, you could find something irritating to the point that you've just got jealous over. But I don't see it that way. I think it's unnecessary, whereas it's necessary to you.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like a deep place of insecurities.
I just think, yeah, jealousy comes from insecurities, but if you are jealous over stupid things,
Stupid.
just like really stupid things, like the whole dog thing,
That's pure stupidity. That's not even unnecessary jealousy.
there's something going wrong up there. 100%. Unhealthy habits. I don't think it's a massive red flag because those they're habits. It's not that person's, like, it's not set in stone. Do you know what I mean? They can change. But also, some habits, especially unhealthy ones, are people's coping mechanisms.
Yeah. I think, personally, that unhealthy habits is more so of an ick.
But yeah.
It doesn't really make someone trash. It's an ick in their eyes, like in your eyes kind of thing.
Yeah, but I generally think that, especially unhealthy ones, are to do with the coping mechanism, whether it's drinking, smoking.
Telling that person that they're trash, help them out.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying, "Deal, I'm off you now."
Yeah.
Help them out. Have some consideration. People that are full of themselves.
I can't fucking stand ya.
I mean, says it for itself.
I mean, be proud of yourself, yeah. Be proud of your accomplishments, but not everything has to be about you. That's all I gotta say to them.
What she said.
Talking about sex and only wanting sex. Big for me. A big red flag. I understand some people are comfortable with about it. Not comfortable. Some people want to talk about it, and if you open to talk about it, and if you two both know that this whole thing is just going to be about sex, talk. But I feel like if you want a committed relationship with someone, and all they talk about is sex, or sex with their ex or something, or just things like that, it ain't it.
Yeah. No, I understand that, and especially if only wanting sex, you're making that other person, male or female, you're making them feel used. You're making them feel like just an object to
Fires on the beats.
You.
have some satisfaction, relieve your stress.
Yeah.
In them and on them. In them or on them.
Ew. You're on the floor.
Mr. Popspike's head. Under the cover.
I'd be so pissed off. Someone nutted on my bed sheets. I was like, ooh. Let me hide that.
That's going straight in the trash.
With you. You're going with it.
Defensive when expressing feelings. Yes. Do you understand it?
Not really.
Okay, so you're expressing your feelings to me about something that you're not happy with. And I'm just there being like, I'm just being defensive about it.
A big happened to me recently, darling. A big red flag.
Like, listen to the person. You have ears for a reason.
If someone explains to you why they are upset, take it on board. Don't go around and do the same thing that you just did to make them upset. Sort yourself out!
Hypothetically.
Just if that happened to you, innit?
You have ears for a reason. They have a mouth for a reason. Same as you. Listen. Don't be getting defensive about it because you're just going to stir up anger.
I did sign language in the corner. You're gonna stir it up.
Oh.
Get away from me.
And it's going to cause issues, if you get what I mean.
You know what I mean?
It's unhealthy.
Yeah. Sort yourself out. Going out all the time. Half a flag. Half a flag only because if they're out all the time and they can't make time for you, red flag. But if you're out all the time because you have work, because you have other responsibilities, I get that. But if you're out all the time with your boys and or your girls, we don't judge, do whatever you got to do, and you don't make time for me, that's a bit. Yeah, if you're always out with your boys and you can't make time for me, then it's a red flag. But if you've got work, if you've got other responsibilities, bish bash bosh, then I'll get it. Do you know what I mean? I can't think of another thing. Fish brush.
Yeah, no, I'm in total agreement there. Like, make time for your girl, make time for your man. If you make time for your girls or your guys,
Fires on the beats.
like, you can make time for your significant other.
110.
Don't make it all about sex. Lack of empathy.
Okay. Yeah, you're an arsehole. Especially if that's your significant other and they're telling you you're upset. They're telling you they're upset about something. And you're just like, ish whatever. You're an arsehole.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to completely take the weight off their shoulders, as you said. But
Just help them through it.
yeah.
Help them for them to be able to unload.
Yeah. And I'm just
Um,
it's not all about sex.
But yeah, that also goes into not understanding emotions. So you're not taking it into consideration, you're not understanding them. You don't know what it is because you're not in their shoes, because you haven't been able to go through that experience, you're not able to help them.
Also, if you don't understand people's emotions, that's a sign you're a psychopath. But saying that, sometimes it is hard to understand other people's emotions. If you've never been in that experience yourself, it's hard to, get your head around that. But I don't know how I'm trying to word it. It's hard to put yourself in their shoes, but you can sympathise with them. Your own. Do you know what I mean?
It's basically like what we were saying in our first video of lack of experience in life. Because you're not able, because you haven't gone through it, you're not able to relate to it. Which means that you think that you can't help someone, but genuinely just giving a person a hug could make them 10 times better.
Or just being there with them. Like I know sometimes, apart from the other day when you didn't call me, we have sad days. I'll literally just come here and we won't do anything.
We won't even talk.
We just lay in bed and have a cuddle.
Lack of empathy, not understanding people's emotions, and having consideration for them.
They all tied together and it's all big old red flag.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Even just the simplest thing of, you don't know what that person's going through. You don't understand the situation. Google it. I mean, Google is not always the best place to go.
Yeah.
But
at least you're helping.
Yeah, Google it, try and understand these person's feelings, how to deal with it, help them through it, just stuff like that. If you don't understand even just the simplest thing of Googling it, Google is not the best place to go at all times. But it's the fact that you're taking it into consideration, you're trying.
Yeah, or even if I said to an I'm just in one of those moods. That's no matter what mood. I could be sad, I could be on the verge of offing myself, but I just I'm just in one of those moods.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm
Fires
just in one
on
of
the
those moods.
beats.
And you don't have you can call me, but we don't even have to speak about why I'm in that mood. We can just have a normal conversation. You can
Take my mind off it.
yeah, that's all we have to do.
Distract me.
Send me funny videos on Instagram. Lying. What are you lying for? No, but real talk, why are you lying? What do you gain from lying? Yeah, but there's no need to lie. What are you gaining?
Fuck all!
Fuck all. You're making a fake persona, a fake thing, a fake life. And it's not you.
Same as catfishing. Catfishing is basically lying. But I think that also can that can also link into the whole of cheating excuses. The excuses are lies.
That's fucking lying. What are you lying for?
I don't understand. I consider myself as a very truthful person. I consider myself as a very truthful person. Too truthful at times. There will be stuff that I withhold, but that's not lying.
Yeah.
Like, if I was to do something that was in the wrong, and I know it was in the wrong, I'll be truthful about it. But it's a thing of, so if it's like secrets, I will withhold that information.
True.
So yeah, lying is a thing of, do it in the right way. Don't do it in a way to cover up your mistakes. Your mistakes are your mistakes.
Yeah.
Own up to them. You made your bed, lie in it.
100%.
Keeping you a secret.
Half red flag?
Yeah. Because it may be to do with protection. They may know someone that you don't want them to know. That you don't want to know. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
But in that way, I understand. Like, that's me asking you.
Yeah.
But
If it's just to your friends, then that's a big red flag. Yeah, if you're keeping me a secret from my friends, big red flag. But if it's for my own safety,
yeah,
or
security and all that.
yeah. Or if it's like a new relationship.
And just wanting to keep things private on the down low,
Yeah.
just so that you guys can get to know each other through each other and not through other people. Then yeah.
Then yeah.
But once
Once it's a blossomed full relationship, post your girlfriend on Snapchat because she wants that.
it's just the little things in life that make us happy, and it's also the little things in life that make us unhappy. But yeah,
One good thing can outweigh a bad thing.
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Fucking Chuck!
Back and chuck,
Beat and delete!
beat and delete.
Ejaculate and evacuate!
Ejaculate and evacuate.
Fires on the beat.
Cheat and skeet. If you're doing that and it's not agreed with the person, you are fucking trash!
Yes.
But if it's agreed and both of you know, do your thing. But if you're lying and manipulating that person into thinking there'll be a relationship at the end of it,
Marinating it with words and beating it with your meat. Some people just genuinely don't realise the fact that it makes you feel so shitty as to the fact that they only want a part of you, not all of you. Part of you just being your intimate area, purely for their satisfaction. It's
fucked.
It's a horrible feeling. Basically having multiple my worlds in a year or a few months or whatever like that. So it's the thing of, this is my baby, this is my world, this is the love of my life, all of that. But now suddenly you've broken up with this person and now you already have a new my world, love of my life.
Sus. You are the imposter.
You're the imposter of your own self.
That's what I was about to say.
Genuinely.
It's weird behaviour. It's not like you even took time to get over that person.
You're clearly not right in the head. Not in a bad way, but you have no stability. You are clearly not able to have that emotional kind of support of yourself, to be working on yourself, to be single, to be able to think, okay, this is my now, like this is now my time to reflect on what happened then. But for some reason, you're thinking, came in this relationship, this is my world, this is my love, my life, broken up, a week later you're now with another love of your life.
How can you say I love you so quickly to people?
I don't fucking know. It takes me ages.
Trust me.
And the thing is, I don't even intentionally say it. I always unintentionally say it, and when I unintentionally say it, I know it means something. Especially when I'm like, what the fuck did I just say? I remember when you done it. Because you were like, I think I love you, and you looked at your phone and you were like, nope.
No, I don't. That was a complete fucking lie. Who the fuck am I?
God. What, there's a difference between alone and lonely.
Yeah.
And lonely is the one that people crumble with.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get into deep and shit. Okay. Baby mamas and baby fathers. I don't think it's a red flag. It's long as you don't bring your drama to me.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say on that one.
And it's a thing of the only way if it's trash, like baby mothers and baby fathers are trash, is if you're not treating your child right. Because if you can't treat your child right, then there is nothing that you can treat right.
Or this mainly goes for baby mamas, that you would
Fires on
use
the
your
beats.
child against their father.
Yeah.
Or use the child for money from the father. You are disgusting and you should not have a child.
You do share the same DNA with something that's come out of your vagina, something that's come out of your balls. But
It's me.
balls. Balls.
Funny.
Like, you get what I mean? Like, but you're not their parent.
Yeah.
If you're not wanting to get involved with your kid, you're not a parent.
I'm not a parent. Point blank. Period! Taking the piss out of men's mental health. I feel like men's mental health, especially men's, isn't talked about enough.
And when it is,
And when it is-
the title of this is taking the piss out of.
Yeah.
Like Will Smith.
Will Smith and Kanye West.
Yeah.
And they're two out of the millions and millions of famous people that have mental health issues, and it's just never spoken about because it's such a taboo subject, especially in like the creative industry, I want to say, where like people look up to actors, actresses,
The art industry.
YouTubers, anything like that. They look up to them as a role model, so for them to show something that's bothering them or something like that, it's not talked about. And for you to be able to sit there comfortably and laugh at Will Smith when his wife openly admitted live on television she cheated on him
People took the piss out of it and started laughing.
and made a whole fucking meme out of it, like,
You're disgusting.
honestly.
You are disgusting. The fact that you can laugh, imagine it would happen to you, or your son, future son, whatever, or your dad, your granddad, uncle, any kind of male figure that's in your life. Imagine it happened to them. You are going to have so much anger to the point that you want to beat up this person. Why do it to someone who is rich and famous? Because you feel like they probably don't have any kind of feelings. I mean, it happens to so many males,
But you
not just rich and famous.
So often that when a celebrity commits suicide, they never spoke about it, nothing ever bothered them. It clearly fucking did. It really did.
That's why they fucking done it. They didn't just think, no, publicity, because they're dead. They're not making anything from it. Because people have driven them to death.
You need to sort yourself out.
One thing that really does piss me off, and I think it is disgusting, I personally think it's trashy, swearing on grave. I swear on my dead brother's grave. I swear on my dad's grave.
Do you know what's worse? Especially if they're lying.
Just swearing on any person's grave is horrible. Don't be coming around to me and be like, I promise you, I swear on my granddad's grave.
Fires on the beats.
Stop it. Let your fucking granddad rest in peace.
But he's had enough of this fucking world. He doesn't need you to sprinkle a little bit more on.
Generally, let them rest in peace. Stop it. Doesn't build any trust.
No. I swear on someone.
In my eyes, it makes you look like a fucking idiot.
100%.
Like, I even got asked quite a few times of, so you're talking about the red flag chat, but are you trash?
I have learnt from my mistakes. I will openly admit I've done some horrible things to people. I openly admit that now. The other day I was in a disagreement with someone and they said, you made me feel X, Y and Z, but I never told you because things were going good. And I was like, well, I'm sorry I ever made you feel like that. My intent was never to make you feel like that. A year ago I would have never have ever even thought about saying that. I'd be like, do you know what, fuck you. But now I'm like, do you know what? I'm
You're
so
matured.
yeah. I'm so sorry for ever making. My intent was never to make you feel like that. Accept my apology. Not accept my apologies, but
If you can accept me, thank you.
Yeah.
If you can't, I understand.
understand, and I'm sorry for the way I acted.
Like, it was a genuine thing of, I got asked if I have done anything trashy. And I was like, I personally say no, I don't believe I have. However, in someone else's eyes, that could have been a trashy thing. So, hey, like, so I can be trashy in someone else's eyes, but personally in my eyes, it's a no.
Okay, yeah. Your defiance of trash is someone else's, like, they might think it's not that bad. Red flags can also be in friendships, not just in relationships. Like, being a fake friend to someone is a massive red flag.
Things like going after the person that you're currently seeing, or hey, you've broken up with that person.
Let me chat to them.
Like, if there was permission asked, and I'm like, by all means,
Do your thing.
take my sloppy seconds.
But if you're not, and you're going behind your friend's back, you trash.
You're disgusting.
Anyway, we hope you enjoyed this video.
Yeah.
Remember to like,
Comment,
subscribe,
turn on post notifications,
follow us on Instagram.
and yeah.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
To tell another friend.
To tell another friend's uncle.
To tell his uncle's brother's sister.
To tell his to tell his uncle's brother's sister's wife's
Child.
daughter.
To subscribe. And it's a fat red flag if you're not even subscribed. You're in the bin.
I don't know how I was like.
You're in the bin if you're not subscribed.